Welcome back to the Rustic Planters. If you're new here, we're all about creating charming, nature-inspired spaces with timeless garden design ideas. Today, we're diving into one small yet powerful feature that can transform your rustic garden: the vintage bird bath. Bird. If you love mixing weathered charm with natural beauty, this video is for you. We'll explore how a vintage bird bath not only adds style, but also invites nature right into your yard. Trust us, it's the kind of detail that speaks volumes without trying too hard. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, give us a like, and leave a comment below about your favorite rustic garden touch. Now, let's take a slow stroll through this timeless garden edition. Vintage bird baths bring a nostalgic elegance to any garden setting. Their aged textures, intricate carvings, and weathered patina give them a storybook quality that pairs perfectly with rustic garden vibes. Whether made of stone, metal, or concrete, vintage bird baths provide an eye-catching centerpiece. They hold more than just water. They hold character, charm, and the whispers of history. Unlike modern garden decor, a vintage bird bath doesn't try to be bold. Instead, it quietly enhances the surroundings, letting the plants and birds shine. When selecting a bird bath, consider your garden's overall theme. Is it more cottagecore, farmhouse rustic, or woodland wild? Each aesthetic pairs well with different styles of bird baths. For a truly rustic look, opt for bird baths with natural wear, chipped edges, moss growth, and faded finishes. These imperfections actually add to the beauty. Also, think about the base. Pedestal bird baths are classic, while hanging or bowl-style options can add a playful twist. The material of your vintage bird bath influences both its look and function. Stone and concrete provide that heavy, ancient feel and age beautifully with moss and weathering. Metal options like cast iron or copper add a slightly industrial edge, while still fitting within the rustic framework, especially when they oxidize over time. Avoid anything too shiny or polished. The charm lies in how time has touched the surface. Subtle rust, lichen patches, or flaking paint all add to the story. Placing your bird bath in the right spot is key. Ideally, it should be visible from a cozy window or garden bench so you can enjoy watching the birds it attracts. Look for partial shade locations to prevent the water from overheating and to keep algae growth down. Trees or trellises nearby can provide the perfect balance. Also, keep it away from heavy foot traffic or aggressive sprinklers. A peaceful, tucked away corner works best for both birds and ambience. A bird bath isn't just an accessory. It can be the star of your garden vignette. Treat it like a sculpture, giving it room to stand out, but anchoring it with plants and textures. Surround it with a ring of low-growing flowers or herbs like lavender, thyme, or creeping phlox to blend it into the space naturally. Adding a gravel or mulch base can elevate it visually and help with drainage, keeping the surrounding area tidy and dry. To make your bird bath a hotspot for feathered friends, keep the water clean and shallow, no deeper than 2 inches. Birds love a safe splash, not a swim. Place a few flat stones in the basin for perching. This adds both function and a bit of rustic texture that blends beautifully with the vintage aesthetic. You can also add a small solar fountain or dripper. The sound of moving water attracts birds more effectively and creates a soothing garden soundtrack. The bird bath will feel more integrated when surrounded by greenery. Ferns, hostas, and ornamental grasses all add softness and movement around the base. Climbing plants like ivy or clematis can be trained nearby to bring a vertical element and deepen the rustic vibe. Let nature be a little wild here. It's okay if things feel untamed. A vintage bird bath looks best when it feels like it's always belonged. A vintage bird bath isn't just for spring and summer. It can become a beautiful seasonal focal point all year long. In fall, scatter a few colorful leaves around the base or add mini pumpkins for a harvest feel. In winter, it can hold pine cones or serve as a snowy sculpture. Come spring, fresh blooms or floating flower heads turn the bath into a botanical display, even before the birds return. Can't find a true vintage bird bath? No problem. You can age a newer one with simple DIY techniques. Try applying yogurt or buttermilk to a concrete surface to encourage moss growth, or use chalk paint and sandpaper to distress a metal base. These homemade touches let you craft the perfect rustic look while staying on budget and adding a personal flair. Your vintage bird bath pairs beautifully with other rustic pieces like wooden benches, repurposed wheelbarrows, or terracotta pots. Use repetition for effect. Think weathered finishes, curved lines, and natural materials. Let everything feel like it came from the same rustic fairy tale. A bird bath doesn't have to be alone. It shines even more when part of a curated collection of vintage garden treasures. Add a warm glow to your birdbath area with subtle lighting. Solar stake lights, string lights, or even mason jar lanterns do wonders at dusk. Try spotlighting the birdbath from below to make it a magical nighttime feature. The shadows will play off the texture and form. Even flickering candle lanterns nearby add a romantic, old-world touch that enhances the vintage feel. Bird baths aren't just decorative, they support your local ecosystem. Birds need fresh water, especially during dry months or urban heat waves. Use rainwater when possible, and clean your bird bath regularly with a gentle scrub. No harsh chemicals needed. By adding a vintage bird bath, you're creating a sustainable haven in your own backyard. Style meets stewardship here. Don't overlook flea markets or salvage yards. An old basin, bowl, or even a vintage sink can be transformed into a charming bird bath with a little creativity. Rustic gardening is all about the unexpected. What others see as junk can become your garden's crown jewel. Mix and match elements. A concrete basin on a wrought iron stand? Absolutely. Rustic gardens break the rules, and we love that. Beyond the bath itself, consider nearby elements to make your garden more welcoming. Include feeders, shrubs for hiding, and trees for nesting. Your bird bath can become part of a larger bird-friendly ecosystem, one that provides water, food, shelter, and safety. Think of it as building a small sanctuary. You'll be surprised how much life shows up when the basics are thoughtfully in place. Having a bird bath creates countless opportunities to pause and observe. Mornings with coffee or evenings with tea become even more special. Invite a friend or family member to enjoy the space with you. Garden moments are best when shared and often become cherished memories. Capture your visitors on camera, too. Bird watching from your own yard can be both peaceful and inspiring. Over time, your bird bath will gather more than water. It will collect stories, memories, and the marks of changing seasons. Don't rush to clean off the moss or lichen. Let the aging process happen naturally, deepening the rustic magic of your garden. A true vintage look is about time and texture, and your bird bath becomes more beautiful with every passing season. Bird baths are easy to maintain if you set a simple routine. Rinse and refill every few days, especially during summer. Use a stiff brush or even a natural vinegar solution to clean algae or bird droppings. No need for harsh chemicals. And remember, your bird bath should feel lived in, not pristine. A little wear and tear is part of the rustic charm. If you're proud of your rustic garden, don't be shy, share it. We love seeing how our community transforms their spaces with simple, meaningful touches. You might even inspire someone else. Use hashtags like hashtag rustic garden or hashtag vintage birdbath to connect with fellow nature lovers and garden dreamers. Thank you for joining us on this vintage garden journey. We hope you feel inspired to add your own bird bath and see how one small feature can transform your entire space. Remember to subscribe, give us a thumbs up, and leave a comment telling us what rustic element you love most in your garden. Until next time, keep planting beauty, creating charm, and enjoying every feathered visitor that stops by.